How's your energy, Southern Arizona? It is now time for the highly acclaimed, much anticipated Friday Football Fever. Good evening to you. I'm Paul Cicala, and boy, oh boy, are you in store for a good one. Last Friday, it was considered week 0, and tonight, a full slate of teams from Southern Arizona will finally kick off. Let's call it show number 2 for the 2019 Friday Football Fever. And let's begin with South Point High School, hoping to flex its muscles against another Phoenix area team in Mesa Dobson. The South Point Lancers will take the field, hoping to put some hurt into the boys from the 602. The Lancers have the ball, and the rock will be pitched to Bajan Robinson, and he will run around to the left side, and that's a touchdown for the Lancers. It is 7-0. Dobson then would have the ball, and how about quarterback Michael Gunderstorff taking the snap, and the ball will bounce out of his receiver's hands, and Julian Robles gets the interception for South Point. The Lancers then make them pay. After that, Jackson Bolin will keep it for himself, and he will fight his way into the end zone. It is not over yet, folks. Later in the first, after recovering a fumble, Robinson will take the snap himself, and that's a touchdown. South Point was leading 21-0 at that point, and they are cruising to an opening night victory. All right, on to Palo Verde hosting Catalina. It's already 20-0 Titans, and Catalina QB Randy Rodriguez can handle it. The fumble will be recovered by number 85 for Palo Verde. He's not listed on the roster, and 85's recovery will set up QB Dario Marchica being able to air it out to Darius Johnson. Gotta love the catch. That, folks, is a 35-yard touchdown as Palo Verde leads 27-0. And into the second quarter, check out Marchica dropping back. He'll find who else? Johnson once again for the 24-yard pickup. Palo Verde is doing it up. And after that, Marchica will end up finding Demir Nelson, who will push his way into the end zone. Check it out. I think I can. Oh, yeah. Palo Verde cruises to the easy victory. Final score, 61-0. Hey, and from the east side, let's now head on down 22nd Street on south down 12th Avenue to the banks of the Santa Cruz River. That is where Pueblo High School would be hosting Tucson High. And get this, coming into tonight's matchup, it'll be 19 years since Pueblo High School last beat Tucson High. It's a showdown between two of the Tucson area's more historical schools. And this evening at Pueblo, there were still lots of Tucson High supporters, always turning out strong. The Badgers would see Pueblo jump out to a 6-0 lead, and then Julian Lopez for Pueblo High School is about to break off a little sup. This, folks, is a first down. It is 1st and goal, and then Edgar Lopez will take it into the end zone to put Pueblo High School up 12-0. Can't strip the ball from him, and after that, Coach Brandon Sanders elects to go for 2, and Edgar Lopez will bust it into the end zone again. Now 14-zip Pueblo, but Tucson got the ball back. Aino Ortiz handed it to Gary Love for a nice little pick up there, bruising forward. It'd be a tough night, though, for the Badgers as they would fall to Pueblo High School 21-7. All right, heading south down 12th Avenue to Valencia, the Desert View High School Jaguars would host a fellow team from the Sunnyside Unified School District, the Blue Devils. It's a rivalry game that pits kids that grew up together, and many attending middle school together at Chaparral, Gallego, Sierra, Apollo, Challenger, and many from both teams actually grew up playing some football for the Rams and Tucson Youth Football at Mission Manor Park. It's a Southside rivalry game that literally pits brother versus brother at times, cousin versus cousin, friend versus friend. But tonight, throw the friendships out the door as the Sunnyside Blue Devil players were hoping to stop the Jaguars on their home field. Meanwhile, gotta love the mariachis from Sunnyside singing the national anthem while the DVHS crowd looked on. But after all the friendly reunions and handshakes, it was time to huddle up and get serious. Let's pick things up in the first quarter. Desert View with the ball first, and check out Sebastian Solis. Making it happen, Captain. Solis would find some open holes early on for the Jaguars and help them push the ball up the field. Along with fellow running back Carlos Alvarez, the Jaguars marched up the field, and Solis' TD will put Desert View up 7-0. And after that, Coach Glenn Posey and Sunnyside got their chance with the rock, and here's Sunnyside's Angel Gano with a nice kickoff return. He'll finally be forced out of bounds. And then how about Martin Arvizu taking it strong up the middle for the Blue Devils. Still in the end, the Blue Devils fall 20-6, but goes beyond the scores and highlights as we get set for more action from other games. Let's go ahead and check in with the Mountain View High School cheerleaders with a special message.
We're the
Mountain View cheerleaders, and you're watching Friday Football Fever!
Hey, thanks again to the Mountain View cheerleaders. Moving on, it is by far one of the biggest and most historic rivalries in the border Southwest. We're talking about the two mining towns, Bisbee and Douglas. Tonight, it was the 150th anniversary of the big rivalry showdown. It is a battle for Cochise County bragging rights as Douglas and Bisbee duke it out for the coveted copper pick. Let's head on out to the historical town of Bisbee. And gotta love the parade in Bisbee before the game. There are a few pictures from Bisbee's Twitter page, and then you're about to see a few highlights from Douglas High School's Twitter page as well. In the end, because of lightning, the game was stopped in the third quarter with Bisbee leading 28-14. All right, on to Vail at Cienega High School. Some stadium lights went out, but hey, that didn't stop the student section's school spirit from shining bright. Still in the first, Choya with the ball, and Moses Nelson, he is able to dodge one, but didn't escape the rest of the Lions' den with a flag thrown into the mix. And in the second quarter, Cienega's Daniel Montana launches the ball into the air to Tristan Prale. That, folks, will be a touchdown. Get out of my way on the sidelines there. Come on. It is all Cienega tonight. They win 48-7. So Cienega starts the season off with a victory while Choya falls to 0-2 after a tough loss to Nogales on opening week. And now this, but heck, we're far from over with my friends. After the break, more sports. We will head to Santa Rita High School where head coach Richard Sanchez was gunning for his first victory with the school. Yes, after guiding Sunnyside to multiple state titles, Coach Sanchez rebuilding the Santa Rita program. More sports, more energy, more football, fun after the break.
Arizona Health Exercise Equipment.
Hey, welcome back to the Friday Football Fever. How's your energy, my high school football fans? I'm Paul Cicala, and a quick reminder to you, you can see all of the scores for all the big games at the end of our show. Also, you can always go to KVOA.com to see the scores and the highlights over and over and over again. Plus, we'll have rundowns on KVOA.com of all the games. But for now, let's get right back into it, shall we? Coach Richard Sanchez was hoping to grab his first victory as the head coach of Santa Rita, as his team would be hosting Morenci. And off the Santa Rita punt, it did not go well for the boys in green. We're going to speed things up just a bit as Morenci's Angel Arrein takes it back for a touchdown. And after that, Santa Rita gets the ball, and hey, Fernando Molina is taking it strong up the middle. That, folks, is a first down. But after that, Morenci has the ball, and check it out. Our camera is faked out just a bit. Then it's going to be a fumble with number 25 for Santa Rita, who is not listed on the roster, with the recovery. And after that, it appears Santa Rita was called for some sort of unsportsmanlike conduct. And after that, Coach Sanchez goes out onto the field to see why, and then he'd be ejected. Wow, crazy night at Santa Rita High School, and we are still waiting on that final score. Hey, from the east to the west we go, round and round, and trip out on this, or shall we say flip out on that. Ampi stunt team showing off. And as for the game itself, it'll be scoreless in the entire first half, but on the handoff to Kiko Trejo, he will pick up 20 yards to get the drive going. And after that, Trejo is about to get the ball once again, and he's going to be coming right at you. Here we go, here we go, here we go. He'll pick up another 20 yards or so, and Trejo having some fun. And after that, Julian Encinas will finish the job for Ampi. This, folks, is a touchdown for the Panthers, who lead 7-zip. And hey, the Ampi Panthers, they end up winning by that very score, final score, 7-0. Hey, Ampi hopes to get another victory next week against Tanca Verde High School. And now it is time for our play of the night. For that, let's head on back to the east side and Palo Verde High School. And gotta love this. Palo Verde QB Dario Marchica will throw the long bomb to Darius Johnson, and check out all the bobbling. The ball ends up bouncing around, and Johnson somehow comes up with it and falls into the end zone. He didn't even get a penalty for that right there. No penalty flag after spitting the ball in the end zone. It was definitely Johnson's game as Palo Verde cruises and gets the play of the night. Hey, it is that time of the evening that we look forward to the least. Time to say bye-bye, adios, sayonara, aloha, ciao for now. And hey, don't forget, for full updates on high school football action, we also have in-depth coverage on KVOA.com. Also, you can go to our website to see all the latest on the Arizona Wildcat football team as the Cats continue to rebound from their opener against Hawaii. They're gearing up for NAU a week from Saturday. For the entire Friday Football Fever staff, I'm Paul Cicala.